You weren't born to fail. You were programmed to think small. But once you learn how to rewire your brain, success stops being luck and starts being logic. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because their brain is wired to keep them average. Every decision you make, every habit you repeat, comes from a program written inside your mind. A program you didn't create. It was built by society, by fear, by repetition. But here's the truth, you can rewrite it. Part 1. The mind is a machine. Your brain doesn't care about success or failure. It only cares about survival. That's why it resists change, because change feels dangerous. When you decide to start a business, study, or hit the gym, your brain says, stay safe. Stay the same. It's not weakness, it's programming. To reprogram it, you have to stop treating emotions as commands, and start treating them as data. Your feelings aren't truth, they're signals. Learn to read them. Part 2. The power of repetition. The brain learns through repetition, not motivation. Every thought you repeat becomes a wire. Every action you repeat becomes a circuit. Do something often enough, and your brain automates it, whether it's success or failure. So if you constantly say, I'm not ready, I can't do it, maybe later, your brain listens. But if you feed it focus, belief, and action, it starts to obey a new master, you. Part 3. The feedback loop of identity. You can't outperform your own identity. If you see yourself as a failure, you'll subconsciously create situations that confirm it. That's called a confirmation bias, the mind's way of protecting what it already believes. So instead of asking, how do I become successful? Ask, who do I need to become to deserve success? When you shift identity, your habits follow automatically. Part 4. The science of visualization. Neuroscience shows your brain can't tell the difference between imagining and doing. When athletes visualize success, their brain fires the same neurons as real performance. So when you imagine success vividly, your brain rehearses it as truth. But remember, visualization without action is fantasy. Visualization with action is rewiring. Part 5. Breaking the comfort loop. Success requires discomfort, because discomfort means you're creating new neural pathways. Every time you resist distraction, delay pleasure, or push limits, your brain rewires for strength. Most people never change because they mistake comfort for peace. But comfort is the cage your brain built to keep you safe. Break it, and you set yourself free. Part 6. The subconscious reprogramming formula. To reprogram your subconscious mind, you must feed it 3 things, repeatedly. 1. Thought, what you tell yourself. 2. Emotion, how deeply you feel it. 3. Repetition, how often you repeat it. Thought creates belief. Emotion makes it real, repetition locks it in. This is why affirmations alone don't work, they lack emotion and repetition. Real change isn't what you say once, it's what you live every day. Part 7. The death of the old self. To reprogram your brain, you must be willing to kill the version of yourself that's addicted to comfort, fear, and validation. You have to outgrow your own patterns. The same habits that kept you safe are now the ones keeping you small. Every new identity requires a death, not of the body, but of the mind. Part 8. The winning mindset. The winning mindset isn't about motivation, it's about control. Control over attention, control over emotions, control over reaction. Winners don't wait to feel ready, they act first, and let confidence follow. That's the psychology of success. Think less, do more, because the mind obeys movement. Your brain isn't your enemy. It's your greatest weapon, but only if you learn to use it, before it uses you. Reprogram your thoughts, redefine your habits, rewrite your identity. Because success doesn't start outside, it starts in the shadows of your own mind. This is ShadowsRise, where awareness begins, and mediocrity ends. Subscribe if you're ready to master the only thing that truly defines success, your mind.